Traxxion channel, welcome back. Beautiful, beautiful Monday morning, and I am heading to work. Thought I'd put the Insta360 X5 on the bike and continue my learning experience with this amazing camera. Just a quick shout out to my son, who is a graduating senior this year, and dropped him off at school this morning, and he only has, wow, handful of days left in his high school career. That's amazing to think about. He's had his struggles, bless his heart, but he tries. He has a kind heart, a willingness to help, and just a beautiful spirit. You guys may or may not know, we fostered him from birth till the age of 2, and then we adopted him. So he has been with us since day one. So proud of him. Did a fun little photo of him, you know, when he first started kindergarten 13 years ago. I went to his kindergarten, told him to stand out front near the sign and fold his arms and look serious, like he was about to tackle the world. That's exactly what he did. And then this weekend we went to that same kindergarten in his cap and gown, took a photo in front of the same sign with his arms folded like he's going to take on the world. Now, this unforgiving world. And I put them together in Photoshop. Wow, what a pretty day. Later this week, I think we're going to hit our first triple digits in Texas, temperature-wise. Going to put this climb induction jacket to the test. This morning the bike says 65 degrees. It's a little crisp, so I have the thermal inner liner, which is not the climb inner liner. The inner liner came from my Olympia jacket, also works in this climb, just to cut that sharpness of that cool breeze at 65. Alright, another week of work. How fun that is. That old retirement word is on the horizon, and I can see it now. Used to be just something you think about. Now it's something I see. And I gotta tell you, it's a bit unnerving. I'm sure many of my channel viewers might already have crossed that threshold. So leave a comment down below. You can ease my concerns or not. Recording this morning in 8K 30. And so that's 8K 360 degrees around. So when I edit this into a final video, it obviously will be cropping that 360 degrees 8K into a single 16:9, which will be something far less than 8K, but at a sharpness that is, yeah, up there. So far I've been very pleased with the 8K footage. Got to figure out what I'm going to do with my Ace Pro now that the X5 is here on this action mount. And the only thing you guys as a channel are not seeing right now that I can't show you with this X5 is the motorcycle dashboard. Sometimes you like to see that. So I might find a way, whether it's a neck mount or chest mount or something, to mount that Ace Pro right here facing forward, so that I can capture some B-roll and occasionally show that dashboard when I need to. We're going to figure that out. Putting a lot of faith in this Insta360's magnetic connection with the 4 hooks in the bottom of this very expensive camera, hanging sideways off my fairing here. Ooh, lordy. If that doesn't do its job, it's going to be an expensive lesson. So far, it's done its job perfectly with both the X5 and the Ace Pro that I have. One thing that I really like about this camera is how seamlessly it just connects with this helmet now. All I got to do is turn the helmet on, turn the camera on. It finds it and connects. I showed Cruiseman that the other day when we were out on that slingshot. It just happened so effortlessly, and man, I don't know what they did, how they did it, but what an improvement. What an improvement. And so far the sound quality has been great. I've got none of that garbled stuff that I would get from time to time with the Ace Pro. Everybody watch me, please. Yeah, I had a feeling you were coming over in my lane. And the next lane. Plan ahead, drivers. And watch out for us two-wheelers. And the traffic, the population boom here in North Texas, just ridiculous. This time of morning, which is the prime drive time, it's just non-stop cars. It's not my cup of tea. Alright, back on the bike, filming in 8K 30 on the Insta360 X5. I gotta tell you folks, a heat wave, and when I say a heat wave, a mild one, has hit North Texas. Coming home from work yesterday, it was stiflingly hot. So take a look at what I've done. Today it is forecasted to be just as hot. It's beautiful this morning. Bike temperature says 80. But here's what I've done. I've removed the windshield. I was getting no air yesterday on the way home. And you know, I have these Panicle lower wind deflectors that have louvers in them. And I've heard people give reviews about how you can turn those louvers inward and get some air pushed up on you. Well, here's the problem with that. The air that's coming through those louvers down there is the hot air coming out of the back end of the radiators. So you got engine heat coming up through those louvers when you turn them in towards you. So they are best left like they are right now, pointing out, pushing that hot air out and around you. Unless of course you're riding in the winter, then you enjoy that warm air, appreciate that warm air. Anyway, so this morning I have taken off the windshield to get more air to me and through this Climb Induction Pro jacket. And I gotta say, you can most certainly feel a difference. Oh, it feels great. Let's see how it feels on the way home. It's still gonna be hot, but at least there'll be a little more airflow. So I'd like to find maybe a smoked sort of mini windshield that fits this bike. And when I say mini, I mean really pretty low. For summer riding. If any of you know of one out there, please help me out. Put a comment, maybe even a link down below. I know the bagger version of the Goldwings have a much smaller, shorter windshield. You know, something smoked like that, or even smaller, even shorter. I mean, heck, I'm fine leaving this windshield off like it is right now, except for the mounting brackets are kind of ugly. And there's more wind noise in my videos. Sorry about that. Really liking what I'm learning about this Insta360X5 and the Insta360 app that is on my desktop, my MacBook Pro at home, and what all you can do with it. Just scouring YouTube videos for tips and tricks. Some cool stuff. Now the dilemma becomes, where do I put my Ace Pro 2? I'm sorry, I didn't get the Ace Pro 2. My Ace Pro. Gonna mount it somewhere on my chest, but I also have this where I used to mount the GoPro still on my bike. So I think I can mount it there. Alright, hey, this is a shout out to everybody in the DFW Metroplex area. If you would like to participate in an event that Cruiseman is putting on this Saturday, this coming Saturday, he's going to have, you saw my video the other day of the test drive and test ride of the Polaris Slingshot. Well, he's opening that test ride up to anybody that wants to participate. You do have to sign a waiver form that he can get to you, and I'm sorry it's on short notice, but it's this coming Saturday. And what do you get with it? Well, you get to ride that crazy fun machine, and you get a free breakfast. We are going to be meeting very close to Awake, our normal breakfast spot in Carrollton. A few doors down is a breakfast place called First Watch. We're going to meet at First Watch at 7 a.m. But you need to have filled out that form, and he can send it to you. Just let me know in the comments below, and I will make the connection. It's just a Polaris's waiver form. You need to have a driver's license. You need to be over the age of 18. You need to have a full-face helmet. That is not a half helmet. Modular helmets are okay as long as they stay closed. That's not a Texas requirement. That is a Polaris requirement. But if you have all those things and you'd like to join us for free breakfast and a fun ride on a really fun machine, and you got to be able to drive a stick, it's a stick. If you want to drive it, it's a stick. Put your comments down below. We'll make it happen. Alright guys, hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. The rest of you out there in other states, thank you for tuning in. I always appreciate you guys. Consider subscribing to my channel. It costs you nothing. It will never cost you anything. And we will talk to you again soon. Until then, ride safe and God bless.